question I'm often asked as I talk about this sort of thing is why ESG? Why should we care about this sort of thing? And there's a number of reasons why we need to care, and we need to care quickly, actually. Firstly, the world is changing. We can see that it's changing. Maybe there's climate issues that we're facing, or there's much social unrest because of the haves and the have-nots, and people, this inequality. People want that to change, and one of the ways they can change is by us investing their money in a slightly different way and incorporate some of these factors and try and change corporate behaviour. So the world is changing. There's a huge generational shift of wealth going on at the moment from people of my generation passing that wealth down to the millennial generation, let's call them. And I can assure you that that generation really do care about these issues, and they want their money to earn a return, as they should, but they also want it to earn that little bit or work that little bit harder and try and tackle some of their specific issues that they have problems with. Thirdly, the regulation is heading this way. Certainly in parts of Europe, we're seeing very strict regulation from governments or from other bodies, whereby you're forcing pension funds of a certain size perhaps to report their carbon footprint. So we're starting to see the regulators push pension funds generally down this direction, and I think that momentum will continue. And then finally, we do it because it works. There's an awful lot of academic work out there that would suggest that there's a positive correlation between good ESG risk management and good financial performance of companies. So if it works and the clients want it and demand it, then we need to really take it seriously. The Global Sustainability Strategy launched in 1999, so we have a 20-year track record. We have a very robust investment process, and the team have been in place pretty much for all of that time. So a combination of performance, process and people do give our clients some comfort. It's just a global equity fund, and we invest in high quality companies with a little bit of growth. That's the sort of company we like, but we also want to be confident that those companies can manage the material ESG risks that they face. If we do that and skew the portfolio towards those good guys and those guys that hopefully will outperform, then we should have that competitive record continue, and we should have a positive and measurable impact on society. So many years ago, this type of strategy was considered quite niche and wouldn't be available, or the majority of clients wouldn't be comfortable with it. But over the last 20 years, we've seen SRI become a little bit more mainstream. And now, any global equity investor should probably have a look at this sort of fund alongside any traditional global equity fund, because the track records are comparable, and you get that positive impact on society for free. If the academics are there to support this style of investing, if the regulators are there to support this style of investing, and if and the investors at the end of the day are supporting this style of investing, then we really should consider it for all clients who want global equity exposure.
安聯投資